Hey, what's happening? It's Bill Smith. This is part two, so if you didn't check out part one, please go check that out first. Otherwise, let's get started. I was leaving off right here. I was talking about Matt Gaetz. I think that's his name. Oh, also, hey, let me say something else. The last video, I was using a different microphone, so I went out and I bought an expensive microphone, and I think I sound terrible, man. It picks up everything. I'm not good with, I've never used an expensive microphone, so I could be doing something wrong. I'd like to hear what you think about it because this is a 10-year-old USB headset that I'm speaking into. So I'm trying to up my game a little bit. It's confusing that a really expensive microphone would do worse, in my opinion, than a very old USB headset. So, if anybody has a suggestion for me, I'm all ears. I'd love to get better sound quality. I got a little bit of cash, so let me know what you think. Maybe just a new headset. What do you think? I don't know. Anyway, this is where we left off. So this guy's talking about impeaching somebody tomorrow. Impeaching Rod Rosenstein. I find that weird. Like odd, you know? And he's happy about it. Look how happy this guy is. I mean, he is just as happy as can be. He's kind of a troll, by the way. He's one of us. He's a good guy. Okay, so Q is saying it's like the kill box is getting smaller and smaller, right? And are they serious? R for RR, Rod Rosenstein, I would imagine. Post 1581, so this is after that post, says, "We serve at the pleasure of the president. We left the decision on timing to him. Today, at the rally, he made his decision, shift in tactics, attacks. So they're going to attack the tactics. Maybe, that's how I read it. So what he's talking about is this Q thing that we glazed over this last meeting. They just come out and said it. This big rally, they made a big deal out of Q. They got a guy wearing a t-shirt right next to the President Trump's deal. There's a video here we're going to check out in a second. So I guess what Q is saying, by the way, Q is in the White House. Like, I don't know if you missed that. Some of these other photos posted to Twitter yesterday. These right here, bam, and then bam. So it looks like they were posted about an hour and 15 minutes apart. And I imagine they line up with the tweets somehow. I'm not going to go too far into that. You can check it out. Twitter.com/real Donald Trump. That's where to get all the breaking news. Also, if you go to President Trump's Twitter feed, you'll figure out what the news cycle is going to be for the next week because he'll start driving it. So that might issue or alleviate some concerns for you depending on what side of the fence you're on. Okay, so he said, now that's what I call a VIP. Now, I've said it multiple times, man, I hate going to Twitter now. I feel a little gun shy based on people's feedback. But this guy had a VIP ticket wearing a QAnon t-shirt. Why is this relevant? Why is this relevant? That's the kind of shirt I would wear. I mean, this is the perfect shirt for this guy to be wearing. Not too difficult to understand that, you know? I think everybody gets that. I'm all over Twitter. So this is the guy. He changed his name to Q_Anon baby. Good for him. We're going nuclear, man. We're going to tear down everything. I think that this is, I don't want to go into it. I could tell you what my thoughts are, but no one cares about opinions anymore. Just facts, right? All right, whatever. So that's awesome stuff, man. It's coming out. Like, he's saying it. Like, Trump pointed at him wearing that shirt. Pretty cool stuff. This doesn't play very well, so we'll look at it together. I don't know how to do this. Reload the image. No, I think there's a download link here. We'll download it. And we'll open it with something. I just had to reinstall everything, so my settings are all jacked up. Or someone reinstalled my OS. I didn't really have a hand in it. It kind of did it automatically. From a blue screen. I'd never seen that before. Here we go. There's the guy. You check it out. We can look at it one more time. We'll do it without the audio. I don't know if this comes through very well. There he is, man. They got him on the rail, too. Like, he's not up here. He's not over here in the crowd. They got this guy wearing a VIP tag right up on the rail. Trump going, yeah, you right there. Good stuff, man. So, okay, we're going to get into some more important stuff. So I'm going to speak slowly and softly now. He pointed out two things. He said, look, January 20th, 2017, I think that's the day that President Trump took office, okay? And then June 20th, 2018 is exactly 17 months. And we all know what the 17 is. That's Q in the alphabet, right? ABC to Q, that's 17. Do you believe in coincidences? God bless you all. Q. So it looks like, they got a plan. They enacted it on day one. They went 17 months, and today, Trump's pointing to a guy wearing a VIP tag at his rally wearing a QAnon t-shirt. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so he replies to his own post and says, we told you proofs are going to be important very soon. New eyes, be ready. 5-5. We thank you for your service, Q. So if you're a part of this conversation, man, if you run a Twitter account, a YouTube channel, if you're on Facebook or Reddit, if you follow, over on Reddit, follow Serial Brain too, man. He's got great stuff. If you're involved, good for you. This is a shout out to you. We thank you for your service. So if you're commenting in my video, that is for you. Thank you for being a part of the conversation and driving this thing. You don't understand how important comments are. They're so important. Without the comments, nothing actually happens. The comments, that's the conversation. So thank you for being a part of that, especially on my channel. I appreciate that more than you can imagine. All right, so moving on. 1585, this next post, replied to the previous one. So it's like a chain, right? He's chaining a bunch of these things together. And he says, we stand, we fight together. Listen carefully, though. Okay? He says, organized riots are being planned. We got countermeasures in place. The resistance, though, is far smaller than it's going to be portrayed by the mainstream media. But the attacks will intensify. You, meaning us, collectively are a massive threat. That's what I'm saying, man. There's too many of us now. Censorship was applied to scale down the impact and reach of this message. So QAnon stuff, what we're up to, the videos, the tweets, Facebook posts, Instagram, Reddit, they censored it all. They went after us. It didn't work. So trust ourselves. The public is awakening. Q. Now, where I'm standing, this is just my opinion. I know I shouldn't give my opinion very much anymore. Unless you want me to. Post in the comments. Should I give you my opinion? Because I think that we're supposed to be more fact-based now. I got a bunch of weird comments and communications the last couple of days, so. Fact-based Bill Smith, that's what you get. All right, but if I had to apply my opinion, okay, we had to hit a critical mass here for it to bubble over into mainstream. And, the Pizzagate stuff, I don't know if you know this, but nobody knows what Pizzagate is. My dad doesn't know, my uncle doesn't know. Unless the TV tells my dad won't know. He won't believe anything I say. It'll just ruin our relationship if I bring any of this up. So, I'm looking forward to this. Once this thing jumps, man, there ain't going to be no stopping it. Because it's just too big. There's too much of us. And if the president is helping drive this from the Oval Office, wow, what a breakthrough that will be. Can you imagine? That's way bigger than if Julian Assange came forward and said, hey, I'm part of QAnon. Way bigger. The president of the United States saying that he's doing this from the Oval Office. Wow, right? And what a thing to be a part of. You're a part of it. You, specifically you listening to this, is a part of it for actively participating, even just listening. We thank you for your service. Watch out for more 5-5s. All right, anyway, so he says, he replies to that again, and Q says, Q&A on Saturday, time to be determined, Q. So, Is that Q&A on mainstream media? Is that Q&A on the Chan boards? Is that Q&A with the president or with Congress? It's on Saturday, so Congress isn't in session, right? Unless they call a special meetup. Anyway, today is 6/1. It's 6/21. It's June 21st, 2018. These were posts from yesterday. So I have some time left. I'm going to try to fill it in as best I can. We're going to move back here a little bit, cover some stuff I may have missed. So I talked about this. That's Pizzagate Sheila. She got the PEDO ring on, holding a congressional microphone, mind you, with the chairwoman placard. So the chairwoman in Congress is speaking into a congressional microphone in a congressional hearing, wearing a Pizzagate symbolized diamond ring. Can't make it up, man. It's all like on display too. I mean, she's doing it. She's making sure that I just want to show this to you here. Okay, this is my Twitter feed. This is that's a good meme. Someone put this together. Underscore truth seeker underscore. That's the guy that put that one up. It was not original. Let me get down here. What's up, Lionel? There's a Lionel tweet. Here's some stuff that I ran across, man. It was about Orthodox Jews. There was like 15,000 of them. They all got together and they studied the Torah. That's what they do. You know, they said, we don't like the Talmud and we don't like Israel. You know, they don't speak for us. I was kind of shocked, man. This stuff I didn't know. I'm learning a lot all the time. Let me get down here. There it is right there. Look, so look at that freaking thing. I mean, I don't know if you can see that on your mobile. Probably not. Maybe there's a huge meme. So look, I mean, she's got that on her finger. I mean, that's just it's embarrassing to be an American and know that that's there and know that that is an elected official, man. And it's even worse that she's black. Like, I don't know why that's worse. I kind of look for, I have this hidden hope, right? That there's some sort of really good, really honest black leadership in Congress somewhere, you know, and that one of these days we're going to clean out a couple of these hustlers off the top and we're going to get some actual black leadership that wants to make the world a better place for the black community. Obama didn't do that. I don't know if you know that. President Trump has done more for the black community as far as like the unemployment rate and stuff than anybody in history. And the unemployment numbers are a little shaky if you ask me, because it doesn't talk about people in the workforce. There's lots of people that would go get a job if they thought they could get one, but they don't. You know, so they don't count those anymore. I want to point something else out too. I posted this, John Miller. I posted a couple of things from John Miller. I saw some good stuff he had. Okay, but this is fake news. So I just want to point that out. That's fake news. And it's on my Twitter feed. So I want to point this out. It's fake news. But it's funny, you know? And that's what I liked about it. So it says Mark Zuckerberg on Little St. James Island. And the quote is, he's a robot, right? People don't think he's human. He doesn't think he's human. And it's a meme. But it says, although many humans find participating in and observing sexual congress to be both pleasurable and fulfilling, I sometimes find it challenging to observe the subsequent removal of adrenochrome from the smaller participants, as illustrated in the photographs below. Aw, man. That's not what I thought it said. Ingesting the adrenochrome, however, is as enjoyable a human activity as any I have yet engaged in. An Onion post from Mark Zuckerberg. We're here. I reposted this. There's the bigger one. Okay, this was posted. This showed up on the Q post, I think, and then it went down, so it wasn't there for very long. But look, this guy back here is this guy right there. Supposedly. I haven't confirmed this stuff, but is that Obama? Like, that could be him with the eyes. I've looked at it. I don't know if any of this was confirmed, man, but it's disturbing. That is a disturbing picture. So check out my Twitter feed, man. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to my backup channel if you would. I'm trying to get over 1,000 subs to Bill Smith News so I can live stream. Till next time, this is Bill Smith. Thanks for watching.